Hi, caregivers. I have a favorite plaque that's hanging in my bedroom on the way to the master bath. And I just get to see it every day. And every time I see it, I just have a little smile because I love the philosophy that it represents. And here is the plaque. Let me see if I can get this so you can see easily what it says. There you go. And there are different versions of this plaque around. And it says, to be is to do, according to Nietzsche. To do is to be, according to Kant. But do is the philosophy according to Sinatra. That makes me smile. And that kind of helped me out in the past few days, actually, to be reminded about do, because I was doing a lot. Now, years ago, I took care of my precious John, my husband John, who had Lewy body dementia. And since early June, I have re-entered the world of caregiving in another way with my precious, precious mama. And so now I'm learning about what long distance caregiving is, because she's an hour away, so I could keep her in her community. And I'm learning about having to take care of someone who is residing in an assisted living facility and will be from now on, most likely. And I'm having to learn this whole new world in some depth at a different stage of my life. And that caregiving included selling her house and having to accommodate a whole new way of being in a whole new place. And so I found myself doing and doing and doing and doing a lot of intensive work, felt like nonstop work. And recently I've been running into some frustrations. There's an individual in that facility who is causing me great stress. And I'm working through that. I'm making progress with that, but it is just a grueling process. And once again, I found myself doing and doing and doing, looking up things, making phone calls, checking with wise people who would give wise counsel, just researching, printing up things, having to read things. I'm just doing, going to visit mama, taking care of mama's, taking her here, doing this, bringing her to the house and making sure she had a wonderful time when she was here, purchasing items for her that will be tools to make things better, doing and doing and doing. Does that sound familiar? Because when we're caregiving, we are doing and doing and doing. And what dawned on me after hours of wise counsel with people that I cherish in my life and prayer, where I had to give, frankly, the anger that I was dealing with, and because of the frustration of having to learn to work with people who had a different philosophy or didn't do what they were supposed to be doing, various scenarios, and that was making me really angry. And I realized I was dominating everything, and it was making me do and do and do more. And I thought, wait a minute. What do I teach caregivers as a caregiver educator and advocate? What do I teach people? I teach them that sometimes you just need to be. You just need to be. You need to slow down. Just stop for a while and just be. And I ended up inviting my mother home after I had this aha moment. Wait a minute, girl, you're not practicing what you preach. And we know what to do, don't we? We usually kind of have a good idea what to do, but we don't always do it. But you know, when I'm preaching about being and slowing everything down and focusing on the moment, it's like, Pat, you need to practice what you preach. And I got out my plaque And I paid attention to my plaque and what it said. Doobie doobie doo. I needed balance. I need balance between just doing things and then sometimes just being, slowing everything down. So I invited my mama here for a long weekend, and I made up my mind that I was just going to be. My focus was going to just be with her and slow down and just focus on her. Now, I ended up doing a lot while I was being. I was up and down and cooking her favorite meals and making sure that awkward, intense situations got just modified and fixed and soothed out so that she felt loved and cared for. So I still kept doing, but my focus was on being. And I kept coming back to that. And every time I told her, I said, now the theme of this weekend is just to love each other and just be together. So if we start thinking about or talking about negative things, let's help each other just stop and focus on our blessings and focus on what we have together and just enjoy being together. I hope that my experience of doing this, that I just felt compelled to share with you. Please think about the balance and how important it is. You're going to have to do, and you may have to just choose to be in the moment, be with your loved one. I hope you'll choose. Doobie doobie doo. Have a good one.